Time now to bring you sports here on the AM show with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. Later today, the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association would decide the future of Black Stars head coach Otto Addo. The leadership of the football governing body will be meeting at 11 a.m. at the Football Association's headquarters here in Accra. Otto Addo, who led Ghana since May 2024, failed to qualify to the African Cup of Nations 2025 after failing to win a single match out of 6 matches in the qualifying series. The Executive Council at its meeting in Accra last week did not agree on deciding the fate of Otto Addo because there were 2 blocks out of that meeting. One of the blocks had kicked against the decision of the GFA two-party company with the former Borussia Dortmund assistant coach, and there was also the other block that insisted that he did not meet his KPIs, hence he should be sacked as head coach of the team. You would recall Joy Sports had reported that those who said Otto Addo did not meet his KPIs had mentioned that it was mandatory for him to qualify Ghana to the African Cup of Nations 2025, hence his failure to do so simply meant that he should lose his job. While the other side of the FA Executive Council had said that since the sacking of C.K. Akuna in September 2021 and the sacking of Chris Hughton earlier this year, the duo have not been paid their severance packages. Hence, it did not make any financial sense for the Ghana Football Association to sack Otto Addo and his technical team. The GFA that had planned to meet Otto Addo that Wednesday evening rescinded against that and decided that they were going to invite him to present his technical report to the leadership of the FA today and explain why he should keep his job as head coach of the Ghana Football Association. So the meeting will be happening at the Football Association Secretariat at 11 a.m. And we are also made to understand that the president of the Ghana Football Association, Kete Kreku, has met some executive council members one-on-one, seeking their opinion on what they think of Otto Addo as head coach of the Black Stars. And after the meeting today, they are expected to vote on the future of Otto Addo, and it is the majority that will dictate the fate of Otto Addo as head coach of the Black Stars. Many people had actually also claimed that should it get to the point where the Ghana Football Association would want to part company with Otto Addo, he would rather tender his resignation instead of getting fired. Some people within the football space, i.e. Ernest Thompson, who is a former management committee member, has already called for the sacking of Otto Addo as head coach of the team. So the UEFA Champions League and Arsenal, they went to Sporting Lisbon and secured a 5-1 win. Manchester City sat at home and drew 3-3 against Feyenoord. Barcelona defeated Brest by 3-0, and Bayern Munich also won 1-0 against PSG. Now let's take a look at the results of matches that were played in the UEFA Champions League. And Bratislava, they were at home and they lost 2-3 to AC Milan. Spartak Praha also lost 6-0 to Atletico Madrid. Barcelona won 3-0 against Brest. And just as you saw gone by, Bayern Munich won 1-0 against Paris Saint-Germain. Inter Milan won 1-0 against RB Leipzig. Bayer Leverkusen won 5-0 against Salzburg. Manchester City, their woes continues this season as they do 3-3 against Feyenoord. They've now gone about 5 games without a win in all competition. And Sporting Lisbon sat at home and lost 5-1 to Arsenal. There will be more matches later tonight. Now let's bring you the fixtures. The big one is Liverpool versus Real Madrid. It is a big game. And these were teams that were in the final just about 3 or 4 seasons ago in the UEFA Champions League. So later tonight, Stuttgart will come up against Red Bull Salzburg. There's also a game between Graz versus Girona. Aston Villa will play Juventus. Bologna will come up against Lille. Celtic will also be in action. Celtic, their game is also going to be against Club Brugge. Dynamo will play Borussia Dortmund. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Monaco versus Benfica. And PSV versus Shakhtar Donetsk. That is your sports for now. We do have more sports stories on myjoyonline.com. And We'll also call on you to continue to monitor all our social media handles as we pay attention to what will be happening at the Ghana Football Association Secretariat as the GFA Executive Council meets the technical team led by Otto Addo at 11 a.m. today. Whatever decision that is taken, you trust us to bring you that story on myjoyonline.com. We appreciate your time.